Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rosicki. Ibrahimovic. He's tried one! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lam plays it short. Drives it in. Nice interception, well timed. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lam. And the shot! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's João Pedro. And this is Rosicki. It's Rosicki! And that should get the job done. And he was alert to it. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a shooting chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ronaldinho with a real chance here. Ronaldinho! Goes for a shot! Mbappe. Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. That's been cut out, well played. Lam. Rodri. Rosicki. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A probing pass. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. And that has put paid to that. It's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, just skips past his man. Cruyff! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Strokes it back.
Ah, that's good pressure.
He's gone for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Threads one in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Pedro. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. It's Ronaldinho! Mbappe. And it's Rosicky. And it's Messi. Pedro. That has been slung wide. And this is Rosicky. Chooses to go back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Lam, played into space. And this is Hullet. Hullet! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Please make sure.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Caceres made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
FC Tulsa certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 2 then. Serginho goes short. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose. Big chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Pedro, looking here to chip it through. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's on his way! The ball has bounced loose now. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rosicky with the delivery. And the volley. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And it's Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Pedro. Mbappe knocks it out wide. Mbappe! Crosses it in. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
FC Tulsa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's got away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rosicki puts his foot on the gas, chips it through, shapes to shoot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
João Pedro demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's still trying to make a game of this. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Sanchez has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Ronaldinho is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ronaldinho! Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Caceres. And it's Rosicki. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Could move up a gear here. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been flattened there. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cruyff.
3 minutes at a time.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cruyff. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's Renlu. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! They've done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Ibrahimovic producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss... Can he finish? Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's... And the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rosicki, and that has been clubbed away.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking to play him in. Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
João Pedro deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe does really well there, he is strong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has not gone well. Passing nice and neat. That is a brilliant interception.
Nice looking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pull it. Pull it. This is promising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Palmeiras upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
It's Ronaldinho! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Cruyff. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. And here's Cruyff. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Brzezinski. Foden. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's João Pedro. Brzezinski. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Foden. Salam.
Rosicky really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. No foul, says the referee. Messi is having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's João Pedro. Tries to play it through. Back into the middle. And that's a good ball. Decent chance!
2 minutes added time.
Foden. Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. Sanchez with the slide tackle there.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Today, please take some time out
Quite
to
a
give
half,
your
more of the
support to
same
our best
please.
stadium
Score
fund.
at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Now that's well seen too. Caceres. Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great vision. Quick look, then plays it in. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He is through here. Bullish header! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's João Pedro, and this is Cruyff.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Cruyff, and it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho. And it's Lam. Serginho. Aimed in towards the... Climbs up big! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Mbappe! Lam, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space, and there's just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting! In he goes again! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. Lam. He's found a way through. And that's out of reach. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he plays one through. Shot could be on. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, impressive strike.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Messi. Now it's Pedro.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Now it's Cruyff.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ronaldinho
Receives it in a good position here.
There's the shot!
It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
4 added
And
minutes
with
has
that,
been indicated.
the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And with that, the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please join me
Ronaldinho
in
collecting
wishing
the
all
match
best to
ball,
members
and
of our
it
fan
is
club
his.
celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.